Hey dating masses, Michael here with idateadvice.com. Today's topic is free dating sites versus paid dating sites. Now, what's a dating site really all about? You're here to meet someone, right? Or you're signing up on these sites to meet somebody. You want to be interacting, mingling, meeting new people to date. You want the best possible matches, and you want the best possible chance to be paired with someone who's a good fit for you. And it should feel relatively natural. Now, ask yourself, should I have to pay for this experience? Let's go a little bit further into paid versus free dating sites. Now, I know what you're thinking. So it's a service, and somebody's offering you a service, and for that, you should have to pay. Not necessarily. There's a lot of free, wonderfully free tools on the internet now, dating sites being one of them, and many dating sites being free, that you have access to a lot of people. So we're going to get a little bit further into that. I don't personally believe that you should have to pay for a site like this to be able to have quality interactions that could lead to a relationship or a hookup or whatever it is you're looking for. So the con with this one, the downside, is obvious, right? If you pay for these dating sites, you lose your money, 1,000% guaranteed, with no guarantee that you are actually going to find somebody. Now, if you maybe have a friend or you go on some of these websites and people are talking about on forums had their experience with paid dating sites, I've talked to a lot of people that said that even though they paid repeatedly, first of all, there's a lot of scams out there, but second of all, there's just no guarantee that someone's going to like you just because you paid for a site. If you're a guy, which is typically the way it goes, guys pay for these sites, they get on there, they expect girls to kind of throw themselves at you, and it's just not how it goes. So keep it in mind, you're not guaranteed anything just by paying. So here are the pros of some of the free online sites. So plenty of sites exist. Just to rattle a couple off: Zoosk, Tinder, Match.com, plentyoffish.com, OkCupid. The list just draws on and on. Now remember, with most of these sites, they do have paid options, but most also allow basic communication to those who you match with without actually having to fork up the money and pay for it. Remember, the extras that you pay for may not always be worth it. So for Tinder, for example, you can still match with people, you can still communicate with them. They do limit you a little bit when you're using the free service, so you may not have as many matches, or you may have to wait. There may be a waiting period, or there may be enhanced features if you do pay that you get features, but it's not like they're going to revolutionize the way that you interact with somebody on there, okay? Now, choosing free sites awards you more flexibility to sign up for multiple sites at no cost to you. So think about that. You sign up for 2 paid dating sites, say they're $15 a month each. You're $30 in for the month. Now, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to be signing up for too many paid services because then you just start racking up bills. There's enough free sites out there that you can get yourself on 10 dating sites completely free, and it's infinitely better than being on none, and I do believe that it's better than being on some of the paid sites because you limit yourself a little bit more. Also, most of the world, and remember this now, so think about this, most of the world is using the free sites, not paid sites, so your odds greatly increase just because you're using a site that someone else is using, the majority of people are using. They're not necessarily paying for this. Most of the people on Tinder, most of the people on Match.com, most of the people on, let's see, even Plenty of Fish. There's a lot of people using these services. Zoosk, totally free with paid options, but they're not paying for the options. So unless a dating site proves that they are worth the money, I would not necessarily recommend it. So paying doesn't guarantee a match, relationship, or even a one-night stand, no matter what you hear or what the websites advertise. If you have disposable money, some income you don't need, it might be worth a shot. I'm sure plenty of people are very happy with their paid sites, but don't forget, knowing what you're doing and how to approach and treat online dating and how to deal with people is far more important than whether or not you're paying to interact with them. So if you're new to online dating, my advice is to work on your game before just throwing your credit card at the problem. All right, dating masters, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to get a new dating advice video each and every week. We welcome your questions and comments, and as always, we reply absolutely free. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey dating masses, Michael here with idateadvice.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today's topic is a special one. It is close to my heart and to many hearts, as it can sometimes be very hard to deal with. It's how to confirm cheating